It means if I remain for 1 liter, I can amplify it, press a button in my car to go back to 10 liters. You understand? Forgot what he said. We can discover that gift and talent. So the 59 books and 27 books became South Africa. So if you take 39 plus 27, it becomes 60. And South Africa become that achievement of become the reverse star. So the same apartheid regime say Mandela is a terrorist. The same say Mandela is a good leader. See, use of you again. The same soul is going to kill the Christians or reverse you to Paul to go and save those who see. So in back of me you can see South Africa, you can see land of my mother. And so I can tell you that we are Israel or again in reverse. You see the flag of South Africa is white, blue, white, blue. You see in Kensington, white, blue. It means the integration of Jews. They integrate, mix blood, and they have children. Then we are generated now. You see, we have Indians, we have got colored, we have got. You see, this is the way. So the kingdom of Zulu is a queen for a lady. It means a lady can get married to anyone. They were mother said, and they come off a son who is a nephew. Became the wisdom of Lot. They have a lot to look back. They were told, don't look back, leave Sodom. Because there now, Lot challenged God. I mean, he reverses God. You know, God came to Ben, but there now, him was saved. As Father Abraham reverses God as well. God came in the form of 3 men down. Father Abraham was waiting for people. He cooked a nice meal. He said, no, you guys, you are hungry. Eat first before you go. You are going very far. There you are going by foot. See, they say, no, we are in hurry. I said, no, please, he begged them. You see, Sarah prepared a meal and the Sarah was not making children. You remember? So Sarah gave servant to Father Abraham to make a child, to show love. Now when that servant had a child, you see, Sarah now was humiliated. You see, she forgot how she was favored. Then God blesses that day. He says, since you have prepared me a nice meal, you see, yes, then gonna have a child this time. Sarah laughed. You see, that is when, because Ismail, that is where Muslims are born. Ismail became, you see, Isaac became the son of promises accomplishment. Before, because God, when he came, he found there was another one already. You understand? So he had also to give his. That is our God, how is. It means our God is power and use of conversion. So Jesus on the cross we use this axis of X in our mathematics science, as well as is a positive sign to the battle of your car. Check. Let me go to the sun symbol. Today I'm looking at India. You see, 3 lions, a covenant. You can see. In the wisdom of the Bible, it is in India, city to city, where the youngest John wrote the Apocalypse. So the Apocalypse books, they were found in the mountains in India. So India, there are so many beliefs there. There is Hindu, you see, like musicians. There is Muslim, there are Buddha, there are so many beliefs. So in India, they have got names like Raja, you see, the name of John. So that is the city of Apocalypse. It means the book of Apocalypse was written because the disciples were going city to city. The 12 disciples, you see, they preach in hardness. And so was going, the Christian was reversed into Paul, and he became musician of a musician. So as God has converted, when I integrated God into science technology, so I speak science symbol also. Our God is a number God, you see, digital. It's not a male, it's not a female, it's power. Fear God. We call him Bing Bang in science technology, that is in Google. And in the Bible, we call him Holy Ghost fire. So the technology is the technology of heaven on earth. So in heaven, when you look at heaven, by your 5 senses, it's blue. Blue is like water. Water is permanent. Everything we use is source of the natural. Because God uses his power, use of conversion. It means from light, convert. You understand? Everything is a conversion. That's what I told you. Nothing is lost unless again we discover in science and technology. So by gift and talent, Einstein discover in 1916 that besides the electromagnetic wave which transport my photo, my picture, there are also electrogravitation waves which can transport me. So it's time to discover again. We need to start discovering because we are in a new now. So this system must reverse. It's not time to change the present, it's time to change the system. When the people will be in parliament, the spirit of the group men, when they agree, it is true they disagree, it is diversion. The time when they will be in parliament deciding people will be in trouble, they will come and beat you up there. So we are moving into vacuum. Christianity is a pagan religion life of God. It is a lawless. In Christianity, God cannot tell you what to do. I told you, God, Jesus came like Gabriel. You tell him. That's what already the mother started using Jesus when they went at a wedding. You see, there was no wine. Finish. He said, first he complained. He said, no, ma'am, it's not my time, mother. He said, no, they don't have wine. And they didn't have money. We see people are using end at the beginning. So money is my life. Become category of the fire foolish. Money cannot be your life. Your life is what you buy using money. And if you remain a funny fish, no fish anymore. Because of why? Because of global climate change. Because everything the rest of the natural will dry up. So for God, He says, since we have got our cameras in the record, we are recording. So a photo of fish, everything is a fish. How do we get a fish from light? How do we get duplicated? First, we must duplicate the very one fish. We put in micro oven, so we discover gift and talent. So God blesses that one. So I'm the gift and talent activator. Here we are self-believe, don't believe. In the manu military, when God comes to you, you tell him what to do. That's why we see in Christianity. If you become gay, you make God gay. Everything you convert, you see, now God in wisdom, He wants you to reverse that into building. That's why even in a gay lesbian, you need water. Because gay lesbian, there are a few communities, they have convinced many. They have spoiled the democracy. In democracy, the power of the people. If we sit in parliament, let them just be use our finances properly. Then we say, let us vote. You understand? It means those who are in favor of gayism and lesbianism. We're gonna see those who are in favor, there will be few. Those who agree with gayism, there will be few. Those who disagree, there will be many. Okay, who has won? But how can you explain that no matter that? But because those they have got too much money, you see distraction. They destroy and spoil this democracy. For God, it is the same as war. So for God say better war of Ukraine and Russia, which we know it kill innocent, than when they are being slowly killed in the system, like peace, freedom. So when you are in peace, you decide your sexual orientation. God gifted you as a male, you say you are a female. Crisis. So can you see? India, by signing symbol logo, you see there is a rule in the continent. Many Indians, they move, and 3 lions there's been a kingdom. They are on top of a box, you see, like the one for China, and they rule, and those horse. You see, there's another animal here. Green means refresh, and you can see the rule is in white and the yellow. Yellow is a color of kingdom. It means wisdom. We can see yellow in the African National Congress. You can see yellow in the flag of South Africa. And the yellow lion here. You see? All this yellow color is almost like wisdom of King of Kings. You see, the Indian, they work a lot and they have been integrated themselves as the Jews into other nations. We have got Indian, Tanzanian, Zambian, you see, Indian, Malawian, you see. They emigrate and they make that land their own, you understand? Without any problem, live like, and they work a lot, you understand? So it's the wisdom of the kingdom. That's how we see India is a kingdom, not a democracy. You see, in the story. And most of the nations, so we have been reversed, gone back to kingdom. Now we cannot go there. We are now in democracy. So now for God, how do we rule our people in the system of kingdom and democracy combined? You understand? This is tough. That's why in the power and the wisdom of conversion of God, God said we must pay the people. It means we must move into once. We must activate their gift. This science and technology has made the robot are working, take their place and the qualifications. So there shall be no job for them. Their job is to vote now. No other job. You understand? So they know that when they elect you, After they elect you, you become okay because the system convert you into slave company. It means in the kingdom, capitalism is still inside. It means it was a tool building democracy. Between Jesus and the Barabbas, you see, we are in April, we are celebrating the Easter.